What's going on, YouTube? This is Jim, joined with my lovely wife, Miss Rachel. How you doing today?
Great, Jim. How are you?
We were just here like a minute ago, it seems like.
Yes, it does.
Looking at a different box, but today, right now, we're looking at what? What do we have here?
We are looking at the Doom Collector's Edition.
Okay, now, a little bit of history on Doom. I think everyone can remember growing up playing the original Doom on PC. Really redefined the first-person shooter genre.
I loved Doom as a kid.
Oh yeah, totally.
I think we had a discussion about this a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure that I actually had the full version of Doom. I may have only had a trial demo.
I think most of us probably did, but didn't know better.
But I didn't know any better at the time.
So, Doom has progressed as a series over the course of Doom 2. I thought was a lot better than the original.
Yep.
Doom 3, to me, it was a little odd. If you recall that one, you were walking around constantly with a flashlight looking in the dark. It really went much more survival horror than it did first-person shooter. And this, I believe, originally was called Doom 4. I believe
I
feel like way back in the
and then it's been rebranded as just straight Doom.
Now, we have had a chance to play through the multiplayer beta. They had this about a month or so ago. And I wasn't very impressed. I did a video on that. I don't think you were with me on that video, but you saw it. What did you think about it?
Okay, so let's just say when I originally played Doom, I didn't play the multiplayer.
I didn't know it had multiplayer.
That is also true.
I think I was in it for the story and the guns.
However,
yeah.
I still don't have a whole lot of interest in playing Doom multiplayer. And part of that is probably because when I played the beta, I just didn't enjoy it. It seemed very fast, almost to the point of being too quick.
Which Doom is, though.
Yeah.
For me, it was too dialed in.
It also didn't have the polish that I would expect to see on a game.
Okay.
Now, maybe that's because it was a beta and they weren't totally finished.
I think it technically might have been an alpha, actually. I don't remember now.
I guess I've gotten so spoiled now by the fact that most people are just simply doing a stress test when they do a beta. So, you know, I'm expecting to see something that's very polished, totally ready to go.
Correct.
The other thing that I remember from the beta that I really didn't like,
yes,
the weapons didn't seem to have the right level of damage. So the battle damage assessment just didn't seem to be there. When I hit you with a shotgun at point blank range, you should die. You shouldn't take off 10
Are you talking about me when I did that and I got mad? I think I quit right after that. I walked right up to a guy, I shot him point blank, and yeah, I remember that. I was like, what the hell? Yeah,
so if you're not going to be realistic in your battle damage assessment, I'm probably not going to play multiplayer.
So the multiplayer seems phoned in to me. Dialed in, canned in, it seems like it's boring. But single player...
Single player's where it's at.
I'm hoping. So
I'm excited. I can't wait to get on and play and relive some of my childhood days when I was playing.
Are you going to use my computer?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to use your computer.
We should get an upgrade. We should get a better graphics card just for the for you.
Just for me? Okay.
All right, let's dive in.
I think that's a great idea. So when I play, I'll install my graphics card, and when you play, you can play with your graphics card.
A little dip switch?
Yes.
All right, let's dive in. Let's see what we got.
All right, let's check this out.
I like the box.
Yeah, I do too.
I like the logo. I like that little alien dude on the cover. Radioactive symbol-ish.
Ish.
And then a bunch of stuff in the back, which we're going to dive into.
Yep. All right, let's get this bad boy open.
Is it a sleeve or is it a...
It's a sleeve. So we're going to show you the top while we work.
While we work our magic here. Yeah, this was a no-brainer for a collector's edition while you're doing all that, by the way. Doom has been... It's so long coming, it has to be cool. It has to be.
In addition, we also got our collector's edition for the PC.
Yes, we did.
They
did... Oh, it's stuck here. There we go. They did some console parody stuff on this one, too, but there are a lot of options for the PC version that the console doesn't have. I've played both Doom Beta on I think it was on Xbox and on PC. PC, of course, as expected, was significantly better. So, no-brainer there. And in a fast-paced shooter like Doom, you really do yourself a disservice if you don't have a keyboard and a mouse.
All right, so I already like this because they inform us that there are batteries necessary.
Now, you remember in the Batman Collector's Edition how we had to do an addendum video
Yes.
and I got ridiculed by Brent and everyone else because they said, you idiot, it was right on the lip.
Yes.
So
yes,
we'll hold
I
that
do.
here. So I guess the statue must light up or something. I have no idea. Other than seeing it was a statue, I have no idea what's inside this box. I didn't know anything about it. I just bought it and then I buried my head in the sand. Some hand slide that out. We need to tip it upside down again. Okay, here's the game. And then here we go.
All right.
I give him an A for packaging. We can't even open the damn thing. And
This is packaged well.
there you go. So the first thing that came out was the game. It was on a sleeve off, like right here in the corner.
Yep.
Steelbook looks awesome. It's got the same logo on the front and back, and
What I
inside
would expect.
is a code for a multiplayer demon weapon pack, a
Season pass advertisement.
season pass advertisement only, and a game registration code, and then the actual game itself. So, pretty much what I would expect there. I'll put it right here. Help with that? Got it. Wow, what a big statue. And here's the batteries. I'll open the batteries while you're doing that.
Okay. So.
Look at these batteries. Dinda. World-class
High quality-
batteries.
high
Only
quality
the
batteries.
best for the Doom Collector's Edition, the Dinda batteries. That is an actually really, really cool statue.
That is.
It's got a bunch of... Ignore the little white cellophane.
Styrofoam that's still on it.
Yeah, it was static.
This is a really cool statue.
That looks awesome. I love the base. I love the base. You know, a lot of times I'm not a big fan of statue. Let's turn it on. Let's take a look at that. So it looks like he's standing on some sort of like air vent. There's a bunch of wires around it. There's some claw marks on the side.
The air vent's kind of damaged. It's taken some battle damage. It's got
Yes.
some dings and nicks in it.
Scissors. Get these batteries open. He's got, now this is the guy, I don't know his name. It's probably somewhere in the box. But in the multiplayer, he was the guy you could control. You could get like a little emblem and you'd become this guy. He has like a little jetpack. So when you deal with characters that are supernatural or alien and demonic in nature, it's really kind of hard to critique the way it looks because you don't know if that's the way it's going to look or not. Like, clearly like with Nathan Drake or other collector's editions, sometimes the plastic does it a disservice. I think here it doesn't look bad because I'm not really sure what the texture of this guy is supposed to be.
Well, so it looks like he's
You know?
kind of like bones and muscles and that kind of thing. So it
cow.
looks pretty good to me.
I've opened the batteries. It took me about 4 minutes. But I opened
Congratulations.
the Jesus.
We now have the batteries opened.
Thank you. Be here all week.
All right, now.
So what is, so how does that work? We need a screwdriver?
Yes, we need a screwdriver.
Of course. So I'm going to pause it here real quick, and we're going to do a jump cut, and we'll be right back. Poof. How long went from the time I said, let me go get the screwdriver to this exact moment?
Seems like forever.
It was forever. The screw in the bottom of the battery plate was stripped, and I actually had to grind it out with a screwdriver and a pair of needle nose pliers to actually pull the screw out. So here's the battery cover. It will never go back on this thing again. So that's done. So, okay, we have our official Dean, and it loses a point for that. You guys,
Just
come
one?
on. It's plastic. I get it. But that was just horrendous. But
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
oh well.
Especially
Let's see if it
when
was.
you could just have a little flip tab. You don't need to screw it in.
Let's see if it was worth it.
All right, let's do this.
So at the bottom is a battery compartment, which I've spent some significant time gouging out. Although you can't really tell from the picture.
Yes, you can. There
It
you
was
go.
a while. It was a while, and I tried to preserve it the best I could because you know I didn't buy it to destroy it, but I wanted to see. I need to know if this thing looks good. So you go ahead and plug it in. You put in the two batteries, and there is, after we've learned from Batman, a hidden secret compartment on the base of the statue. Right there's a little magnet, or is it a little just pop-in
It's just
piece?
a little pop-in piece, and
With
it's
the
got a
old
switch.
on-off. So let's set it down. Let's flip it, and let's see what happens. Nothing happened. Oh.
So you guys can't see this.
Wow.
However,
That is the slowest fan I've ever seen in my life.
there is a moving fan.
See if you could tilt it more. So there you go. That is the slowest. It stopped. Did it stop?
It did. It started back up when I put it down. So you're supposed to have it on a flat surface.
Oh my goodness. Let me go hit the lights.
However,
You are shitting me.
So,
Okay, oh, here, just leave it down. Move the camera. Just leave it down.
okay.
So
mean,
it leaves off this cool lighting effect.
It's a cool effect.
Now that it's laying flat, it doesn't look too bad.
That's a pretty cool
And
effect.
obviously, it puts the effect on the guy, right?
Yep, so you can see kind of some flickering in here, which is, I mean, it's a pretty cool effect.
At pitch black, completely at night, the way you're meant to play Doom, I guess. If it truly is a survival horror, I will say that it's kind of neat.
I think that's pretty cool.
Okay. I wish the fan was a little more powerful, but...
Well, but you got to remember, it's two AAA batteries.
Two AAA batteries. Okay.
Which probably won't even last the length of this video, but that's okay.
All right. Oh, let me adjust the camera here briefly. So you got the statue, you got the book, and that's it. And inside the book, it came with a demon multiplayer pack, which includes a demon-themed armor set, 6 metallic paints, 3 ID pattern logos, and 6 hack modules. That's it in the game. The steelbook and the statue. I want to say this was like $130, $140. So the game and the statue were pretty comparable in price. Based on everything you've seen, what do you think?
All right, so I think that this LED and this fan spinning is a really cool touch. It allows you to know that this statue has been put onto a metal grate. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to subtract a point for the fact that the design on the battery cover was less than desirable.
Less than desirable.
So I'm going to give this
Yeah.
an 8.5 out of 10.
Whoa, this would have been a 9.5 out of 10? You love that statue. This statue, I believe, is the same price as the game.
I really like that statue. That statue is an iconic Doom statue. I really like it. And the fact that they've put the LED and the fan on it, and you've got some effects from the bottom.
Okay.
I really like it. Now, this may be colored by some nostalgia from my childhood.
Yeah, I gave Metal Gear a perfect 10 out of 10 for a plastic hand, okay? For me, I love the Steelbook. I wish they had done more with it, though. I feel like it's just a representation of the cover. And not only that, but the front and the back is identical. As we just looked at the Uncharted Steelbook, where you had different artwork on both sides. It's not embroidered like a Dark Souls Steelbook was.
Yes, but you're two different things. Doom is a dirty, gritty game. That's what you're looking for.
That has nothing to do with the art on the front and the back.
But that is the iconic Doom.
This guy is not an iconic Doom. The word Doom is iconic. This guy is dreamt up 3 years ago in some lab. They needed to have different artwork on the front and back, I'm sorry. Why not have this guy? Look on the inside cover. Look at this guy. Why isn't he on the back?
I don't know.
I don't like that. I don't feel like there's enough stuff. I don't care about the multiplayer. Even if I did, this doesn't seem really hefty. This seems, I mean, maybe these demon armor sets are really hard to get or totally exclusive. I do like that. I wouldn't expect anything in-game, but I would have expected more stuff from Doom. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means Marine dog tags, if that means something that, you know, Doom is just the mystery Marine guy. I don't even know if he has a name. Marine X. Not The Rock, just some guy who comes on the planet. I love the statue. I love the base. This is one of the few times I have to say that I think the base does better than the statue. I like that this guy is so detailed. I don't know how well the video is going to pick it up, but he's half robot, half alien. Like he's got metal posts sticking out of his legs. Like you can see his bone, and there's all these wires around it.
So in addition to that, you can also see the dirt underneath his fingernails well from a detailed perspective.
And I do like the fan now that it is up and running. I like that it does emanate. I wish the LEDs were a little bit brighter, but I do play completely pitch black when I play games. I will totally take this downstairs and set it on the desk next to my computer. When I play, I recommend you do the same. For that reason, I like the statue. I feel like it's missing something. I'm going to give it an 8.5. But a good 8.5, not the reason you did for subtract a point. I don't care about the workmanship. I think it's stupid. It took me a little bit of time. There's a bunch of ground up plastic in front of me that I got to throw away so the dogs don't eat. But short of that, I don't care. I probably won't leave it on long enough to have the base spinning anyway. But I just like the fact that he's on a grate, and that really does symbolize to me that industrial look, that space colony look that Doom is synonymous for. And I like that a lot. I like this significantly better than the Uncharted statue, which I think I also gave an 8.5. So our rating system means absolutely nothing. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me on not one but two unboxing videos.
Yes.
As you may or may not know, when you come up and help me do a video, it is significantly higher than any video I do alone. Significantly higher. I mean, we're talking under 1,000 on everything. But like our Dark Souls 3 unboxing video was very, very high. I think it's almost 1,000. Our E3 videos last year, my highest viewed videos, 4,000 hits. So come back early, come back often. I live with you. We're in the same house together. You're always more than welcome to come and discuss the news with me.
So that being said, we will be doing E3 videos again this year.
Oh yeah.
We have not yet found out about the PlayStation Experience, if it's coming to a theater near us.
We'll find out soon
We'll find
enough.
out hopefully soon.
So more to follow with you is what we're saying.
Yes, more to follow. We will have our E3 videos again
All right.
this year.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for putting up with our nonsense. And as always, we will see you guys on the other side.